I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, and we're coming to you live here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. It's a big afternoon. If you've been around the school for the last year or so, you've seen all the construction going on out behind the gymnasium, and if you've ever wondered what it's all about, well, it is the new annex facility that they are getting ready to dedicate in just a few moments. It has a field house, weight rooms, classrooms. There's a lot of neat stuff about this new addition to the Hicksville schools, and it's an exciting addition too. So we're glad to be here as they're going to be dedicating it and officially opening it, and then an open house going on from 2 until 4 this afternoon. So if you are watching this and you do want to come out, by all means head on out and you can check out the new facility for yourself in person. And if not, stay with us because again we're going to cover our dedication ceremony, and then we're going to be taking a stroll through the annex, and we'll be live streaming that so you can sort of take a virtual tour courtesy of HIX-TV this afternoon. Glad to have you here with us. Hope you are having a terrific Sunday. And with that, I'm going to spin around here, and we will get ready to get things started with the official dedication and opening ceremony for the new Hicksville Schools Annex. Okay. We'll pull this out here. And actually, the ribbon has just arrived, so we'll keep the stream going, but in a moment here we're going to undo my microphone and we'll go to the onboard microphones on the iPad, and then I'll be rejoining you on the mic here shortly. But with that, we're going to turn it over now to the ceremony takes the ribbon cutting.
To finally have our academic athletic complex finished. Today we have a representative from our architects, Fanning and Howie, Rod Woodford, and we also have Brad back here. I don't know Brad's last name, Reed. Brad Reed. I've seen him a lot. He's been here, the construction company that's been here and built all of it. And a special thanks to Eric and John, my director of operations. They do an incredible job and have been all over Brad through this whole process to make sure that everything is the way we want it. So we're really thankful to have them. And of course, our board members here, I have Seth Mauser, Galen Nepthen, Jen Carrier, Linda Jones, and Craig Iden, our board members today, and my admin team, Mr. Slattery, Mr. Jeff Slattery, and Mr. Jeff Hott, our athletic director, Mrs. Kirsten Kaufman, our elementary principal, and Mr. Mike Altman, our middle school principal, and our mayor, Ron Jones, representing our community. So I want to give a huge shout out to the community because without your support, we wouldn't have had this. And we're really, really thankful to our community, not just for this complex here, but for the entire campus. It's a beautiful campus. We're extremely proud of it. We do a great job, I think, of taking care of it and making sure that it looks awesome and inside and out. And I can tell you that there were construction workers that came in here through this process that had to go into the main building, and they said, you guys have been here like 10, 11, 12 years and this place still looks amazing. And they said they've built other places that have been there just 2-3 years and they're nothing like this. So our community should really be proud of our complex. It is beautiful inside and out, and we will continue to do our best to take care of it and make sure that it represents our community the way you would want it to be represented. We're also really thankful to have our drive out to 18. So we sent out some guidelines this week to all of our families on drop-off procedures and stuff in the morning. So we'll see how that works out. As we start the year, remember everything's flexible. This is like, it's been for like the last 18 months with the whole COVID thing. Everything's subject to change at a moment's notice. And so we'll just run with that as it is. But anyhow, today, I just wanted to say thanks again to our community because you guys are awesome for supporting us in this process. And we are so blessed to have this academic athletic complex and very, very proud of it. And we know that it's going to benefit the students here at Hicksville for many, many years. So with that said, Mrs. Carrie, our board president, will cut the ribbon. Thanks again, and get yourself to home. You can travel around here, just help yourselves. There'll be people around. If you have any questions, of course, you know our administration and our board members, so don't be afraid to ask questions. Thank you very much.
So there you have it. The ribbon has been cut, and the new annex is officially open. The field house, the classrooms, and we're going to keep the live stream going here for a little bit as we are going to be joining the flow of people moving around and giving you a look-see at this new annex facility here at Hicksville Schools. And looks like most people are heading towards the field house, so why don't we go in the other direction initially, and we'll take a look at the classroom space that they're going to have available. So Christopher can follow along with me, and we'll go all the way down to the end of the hall and work our way back. Down here at the end of the hallway is the entrance into the main body of the original school building, which is just past the gymnasium entrances, for those of you familiar with the school. The first two classrooms down here are both for the younger kids. As you can see, these will be for the nursery school, the pre-K students. Lots of neat stuff already set up. They have their own lockers and storage cabinets, a dedicated restroom just for the little ones as well. So again, just a terrific facility, and already starting to get everything all set up and ready to go for the school year, which starts a week from tomorrow, not this coming Monday, but next week on Monday. And this will be Miss Steeman's room, and then of course there's another room next door here, Mrs. Altman, very similar to the one that we just looked at, again with plenty of space, carpeted area, storage lockers, dedicated bathrooms, so really just a couple of really terrific classrooms for the younger kids. And then two more traditional classrooms as we head back towards the field house area. Mr. Schock will be using this really nice classroom. As again, you can see plenty of space. The back wall can be moved so that this room can be combined with the room adjacent to it. And a nice big TV, smart boards. So again, it's going to be just a terrific classroom facility. And right next door will be the other classroom that will be utilized by Mr. Smith, Coach Lucas Smith. And you'll also notice that just like in the main portion of the school, they have the photographs up on the wall and sort of giving it a little bit of a homey touch. And again, Mr. Smith's classroom, which again can be combined with Mr. Schock's classroom. And again, as you can see, this is another very nice setup, refrigerator, microwave, and the TV, and again, just a couple of terrific classroom facilities for the older students as well. So that is the classroom portion of the new annex. We'll move over now, and we will take a good look, and we'll take you on a walk around at the new field house. It's something. Come along. So the first thing you can notice when you get to the field house is that there's a nice indoor track, and that's what we'll be walking on as we sort of follow our way around. They have this half of the field house floor set up as if it was going to be used to play basketball. You can see the netting surrounds it, and there's a electronic scoreboard. So this is one basketball court, and then they've got the dividing wall, and then there's another half to this area. And as you can see, they can also set up it so they can have a full basketball court going in one direction, or they can have half courts. Or so it's a really nice setup, and it's designed to be very, very utilitarian. So we'll head down this way, and you can sort of see the painting done on the floors. Restroom facilities, handicap accessible. And as we move down, again, storage spaces, boys and girls locker rooms, office facility, drinking fountain. Here's the boys and the girls locker rooms. And this is the new weight room. This is impressive. The old weight room, which is part of the, over by the gymnasium and the other part of the school building, has been converted into a cardio room, and the weight room has been moved here for the lifting classes and the strength and conditioning classes. And as you can see, this is quite the impressive setup that they have here. All kinds of machines, easily capable of holding very large classes. A lot of kids can use this facility at the same time. You can see they've got the handheld weights, they got the lifting weights, they got the curl, belts, the jump ropes, you name it. And again, it's got the screen so that you can monitor the progress of yourself or your entire group, whatever the case may be. Very well done, and again, as you can see, these are all customized for Hicksville. As they have the ACES logo up above, ACES Strength. So just a very impressive. They have the ACES logo on a lot of the equipment as well. So just really very impressive, and no doubt about it, you're in the Hicksville weight room when you're in this room. An excellent facility that again is going to be terrific. The strength and conditioning class is very popular here at Hicksville schools, but one of the problems that they've had, I wouldn't really call it a problem, an issue, is that they've run into circumstances where they've had more kids wanting to take it than they've had space for them, and that's going to solve a lot of this is going to solve a lot of those problems. So they're going to be able to have more and more of the students here be able to take advantage of this awesome, excellent facility. So we'll continue on down. As I said, a little bit of everything. This is Jim Seiler. He's playing hooky from HIX-TV, doing the basketball. And Coach, this is quite a facility. I mean, when you presented to the school board, it seems like a long time ago, about what this facility was going to look like and the opportunity to get the upgrades on the equipment or whatever. Boy, oh boy, did you have any idea that it was going to come out looking like this? I mean, this is really nice.
Had no idea. You know, all you can go by is their digital stuff they send you, and you know it's gonna be nice. But then once they start putting it up, and you see the colors all come together, and just even with the way they designed just the room in general, the white ceilings, the red beams, just everything, all the paint colors, everything just has come together really nice.
There's no doubt you're in the Hicksville weight room when you walk in here.
Yes.
Now tell us about, you do the strength and conditioning. So what are those classes going to be like?
So it's going to be kind of trying to figure some stuff out with, because now I have access to gyms and all kinds of stuff. But I'm kind of thinking now, I kind of have some workout built. You can kind of see that the TV kind of allows me to airplay the workouts and all that kind of stuff. But my vision is to spend like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in this room, lifting weights, kind of a lower body day, an upper body day, a full body day, and then also use this facility over here for speed training, agility work, sport specific stuff, just a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So and the other thing is, I mean, you've got a lot of room here too, so more kids are going to be able to take advantage of it. You're not going to have to limit your class sizes to the extent that you've had to in the past.
Yeah, I think the old room had a capacity of like 22 kids, and I think maybe fire code on this room is like 52. I think we've got, our biggest class is, 30, 35 kids signed up. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
That's pretty good, too. And you have a lot of the gals that are interested in doing the weightlifting and the conditioning and so forth as well. It's not just for the guys.
Right. The biggest class is the girls' weightlifting class. And I think there's 33 girls signed up in that period, something like that. So, it's not just for the guys.
True. And, of course, the old weight facility is now a cardio lab, and that's really nice, too. That's really impressive if people haven't a chance to see that.
Yeah, we're missing a couple of ellipticals that are still on back order, but other than that, having that type of fitness center along with if Doc Haggerty or Jake North are rehabbing kids, you've got the tools there for that. So, we're extremely blessed to have this facility.
Yes, indeed, and it is impressive. And Coach, thanks a little bit for taking some time to tell us a little bit about it. It was a rough night for the football team last night, but we're looking forward to seeing you down at Crestview on Friday.
Yep, we'll make some changes there and keep at it.
Yeah, I'll be up on the roof of the press box. So you see somebody waving up from the roof, that'll be us. Thanks so much, Coach Lucas Smith. Again, he's the strength and conditioning teacher as well as the football coach, and again, just an awesome facility here. Let's head on down because we have one other room that we want to show you before we wrap up our tour. Mr. Slattery, it's good to see you. Big day today. You got to be proud and impressed with this. Did you ever imagine it would look this nice?
It is. It's amazing. We had this vision, and then of course, over the last couple of years, watching this vision evolve into these, the architecture's plans, and then working through the whole COVID and everything. We weren't sure how things were going to go, but wow, we're blessed. We're lucky. I was just talking to Mr. Hostetler over here about just the evolving of athletics at Hicksville from all the way back in the 1950s. So when we were at school in the 90s to now the 2020s, and what we're providing our student athletes here at Hicksville. So it's amazing.
I've been to like fancy hotels that don't have facilities as nice as this, and some of those strip mall gyms are not as nice as this. So again, especially if your moms and dads are out there, this is another thing that your kids could take advantage of. As Coach Smith was saying, more girls than boys wanting to take the weightlifting and conditioning class right now. So a lot of neat stuff that's just terrific opportunities for the students as you continue to broaden out the areas where the kids can educate themselves in all kinds of different ways. So just all sorts of neat stuff going on. So we're going to let Mr. Slattery get back to talking with the important people. So we'll head on out here. This is the other half of the field house, and as you can see on this side of the divider, they have it set up sort of for baseball. This is the batting cage type setup. So if they want to, they can have indoor practice for the baseball, softball teams. And as you can see, too, this can also be set up for basketball or for other types of sports as well. And there's another scoreboard up here. And right next to the weight room is the new wrestling room. And this is another one that people have really been looking forward to. We're not going to go out too far because it's an entirely padded floor. Before this facility, the wrestlers practiced up at the mezzanine area in the main gym, which is the section that's up behind the very top tier of the bleachers. And they would have to get out their mats, carry them up there, unroll them, and then they were done. They would have to roll them back up. So this new practice room that they have has the mats down, and they don't need to worry about transferring them from one place to another. And this is just a tremendous facility, which is going to really, really add to the capabilities for the wrestling team, for a place to get into practice, to work out. So the new wrestling room is another part of this annex, which, again, as you can see, is just really an awful lot of neat stuff that they have put into this space. So with that, we're going to finish our lap around the track, go past another one of the storage facilities. And again, they have all kinds of things. They can configure these. They configure this space a number of different ways for a number of different sports. And again, a nice walking track. It's kind of a soft padded feel to it, so very comfortable to walk on. And we'll move our way around and get ready to wrap up our tour and this live stream here shortly. We do want to thank you for joining us. And again, if you would like to come out and see this nice facility for yourself, you're more than welcome to do so. The open house is going on until 4 o'clock this afternoon. They have some of the new sticker decals for Hicksville that are available for purchase up front to help support the Hicksville initiative. And it's nice and cool. Very comfortable in here. So we'll finish our circuit and head back out into the entrance lobby and get ready to wrap things up. But again, as you can see, this facility is something that's going to be utilized by all the kids here at the school, all grade levels. Christopher's going to go through the netting and get you a shot from out there on the gym floor. We'll head towards the entrance lobby. And get ready to wrap things up here. And as you can see, again, the H on the floor. These are the stickers that are available for purchase to support the Hicksville initiative. Moderately priced, 2 for $6 or 2 for $5? No, 2 for $10. $6 each or 2 for $10. I'm not a Hicksville graduate, you can tell. My skills lie elsewhere besides mathematic ability. Anyhow, we do want to thank you for joining us for this live stream this afternoon. It was our privilege to bring you the ribbon cutting ceremony. As you can see, a wonderful facility and a terrific addition to the Hicksville Schools campus. And again, we encourage you to come on out if you get the chance this afternoon. The open house is underway until 4 p.m. And they'd love to see you out here, and you can view this fine facility for yourself. And if you have kids who are students here at Hicksville, they're going to be able to enjoy and take advantage of all this new annex has to offer, starting with the beginning of the school year 1 week from tomorrow. Man, hard to believe, 1 week from tomorrow, first day of school. So with that, we want to again thank you so very much for joining us on the live stream this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun. Christopher has been operating the Steadicam mount with the iPad Pro, and I'm Bill Murphy from Hicksville Community Television. Chris and I will be talking to you again a little later this afternoon. We're going to be live streaming from out at the Defiance County Fairgrounds for the Junior Fair Swine Show starting at about 5 o'clock. So until we talk to you then, have a great rest of your afternoon, everybody. Stay safe, take care, and we'll talk to you again soon right here on Hicksville Community Television.